right unto man is I'm going to serve God by what I do. I'm going to serve God by my ministering, by my service. I'm going to serve God by loving, by being kind. I'm going to serve God by doing all those things. That's the way that seems right unto the man, unto man. That will cast a heavy burden on you that you were never created to bear, and that will eventually minister death to your heart, to your soul, to your spirit. Right? That's the way that seems right unto man. But the actual way, God's ways are so much higher than man's ways. Do you see? Do you see how God's ways doesn't compute to the wisdom in the world? It doesn't compute to the wisdom of the world that love could come forth in you unless you get busy trying to love. Doesn't compute. God's ways are so much higher than man's ways. We think that means He lives so much more right than we live. Right? He's so much more, we think that means He doesn't sin. Right? We think that means He doesn't commit the works of the flesh. That's not what it means. It means the way He thinks is so far above the wisdom that's been planted in the world. There's no connecting to the two, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing that the gospel is designed to do, is to get people to connect with God in their heart, and then they start fellowshipping with God in spirit, even in truth, and then out of that union with God, there's a whole lot of let uses. There's a whole lot of that going on. You're receiving strength from God. Your body becomes animated by the strength of God. And then you find yourself doing things out of your union with God that you never could have done before. You find His life pouring out of you. You find His words pouring out of you. You find His love pouring out of you. And yes, that's awesome and beautiful, and it shines like a light, but that ain't you serving God. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's right. I think one of the